So welcome to my channel. The Saikibeo digital agent. Now on this channel we'll be mixing Swahili and English. So that's itatufanya to learn what is digital literacy. Hapa tutatengeneza website yenye iko na look kama hii, iko na look mwa poa, na itatusaidia kuonesha our online presence. So huwezi sema eti uko digital literate and you don't have a portfolio. So I'm going to show you how you can build a portfolio, na mpaka tutafika kwa hiyo ways we will hosting it. Naiweka online so that everyone can get it. But remember that this course is a practical one, so we will be concentrating on practical. Hatutenda mambo na theory sana. So tutabuild website kama hii yenye kuna section ine, and then we will start with the navigation. Let me go there. So we'll start with this part, navigation. So these navigations, we are going to start building it, but we'll use our own colors and the other things. So remember, this is a first video on a series of videos on how you can build your own portfolio. So let's start with how you can build a navigation bar. So first of all, you need to have a computer and a basic training. Let's start by creating something called folder. I hope that all of you already have the basic training. So create a folder and then call it whatever name, the name that you want to give to that website. Let me call mine Portfolio 1. I think Portfolio 1 can be very good. And then remember to go and download VS Code. If you don't know how to do it, tell me in the comments so that I can do the video about it. So just write code in your search bar and then itakuja. Inaitwa Visual Studio Code. Sasa tukifungua, acha tufungue Windows ya mpya, like the workplace where we are going to work. So let's open a new window. So in that new window, it is where we are going to put the folder. Hiyo folder yenye tumetoka create inaitwa Portfolio 1. So we open there, then we go to desktop. Nadhani ndo mahali kwenye nilisave. So inaitwa Portfolio 1 ndo hii. So let me open it. So ndo hiyo. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to create a file, and that file, let me call it index.html. Make sure you call it index.html. Nitakuja nitawaambia kwa nini tunaita hii index.html. So itatusaidia, itatusaidia wakati tutahost mahali, itatusaidia kabisa. Then create another folder. The folder you can call it style. So give it the name that you like, but me, I prefer to call it style. Okay, let's start coding. I see that my computer is a little bit slow. So what we will start with is a basic code. Basic code in HTML. It is called doc type. So it is you just start with the doc type and then you write HTML at the end, then you close. Remember, everything that I'm doing, do the same thing. Then I open HTML, then I close it. Do the same thing, then you will come and thank me later. So now do the same thing. Don't try to ask why the things are there. We are here in practical, not in theory. But if you need the theory part, just tell me. So write also something called head, then close the head. Remember, all those things can be proposed by VS Code, so you don't need to write everything. And remember, in Mambona coding, we don't cram. We just understand what the code is doing, and then from there we can deal with it. So you don't have to cram all the codes. So just know these things is doing something like this. So this head, it's where we can link something called CSS, the CSS which is under this folder. Let's just create it. can call it style, then dot CSS. So we will try now to link it. And linking it, you just go in this part and then just tap dot, then a slash. It will show you the thing that all the folder that you are having, so you don't have like to write everything here. So it will bring you everything. You just double click on it. Let's just redo it again. Here it is. You just double click on it, it will be seen there. So now we already link website here to now CSS. You will understand what is the work of CSS. So where we are going to concentrate now is to build something similar like this. Yeah. So it will be a navigation bar. That's how it's called. So we'll start by having a logo and then the 5 pages. If you count them, there are 5. We're having home, about, services, project, and the other thing, contact, I mean. So that's the thing that we are going to create. So let's start by putting a first section. The section can be called header. It depends on you, but let's call it header right now. So in that header, we will create an IMG. It is where we will put the logo. So you can just have a logo. I hope that if you want to become a digital literate, you should have your own logo. So make sure you can download whatever picture so that it can help you to do these things easily. But unaweza tena take your logo, like create your logo. If you want a video about the logo, you can just tell me. I will show you how you can create your own logo in a simple way. So let's put another section called navigation. So you just, the abbreviation is nav. And then let's create something called a list. In that list, it's where we are going to add all the pages. So we will also create something called anchor link. So with this A, it will help us when we are clicking on it, it will bring us to that specific page. So saizi, we are going to concentrate on home, about, services, projects, and then contact page. So what we shall do, we don't need to do everything. We just copy and paste the same code because it is the same thing. So we don't need like to struggle on it. Remember, this is one of the videos. This is a series of videos where I'm going to do around 3. And here we will be concentrating on how to create the full website, even hosting it. So let me continue creating my pages. So this one will be called services, and the other one will be called projects, and the last one will be called contacts. So now we already created those pages. Let's see how this thing is working. So to see that, let's create first of all something called class. Let's create something called class. This one will help us in how we can particularize this contacts button. Let's create also for the header a class called, let's just call it header or header 1. Yeah, header 1 can be better. And then let's now create something about the body. Do you remember that we are having a background color which is black, and by default the color which is coming is white, so we have to change it. So just write something like this, body BG. I think body BG can stand for background. Yep. Okay, so let's now remember this name. It's very important one. So let's go to the CSS. Just write something like this. Put dots and then write BG. Dot is there for calling the class. Like if you want to put some style on the class, you just put dots and then body class. And then I just put some properties, background colors, and then I just call it black. If you want more details about CSS, just niambie huko kwa comment, nitaona gisi ya kuwafanyia everything. But saizi tuko na concentrate kwa practical part. Tuone the how it's going to look like. You just click, right click, then you go to revolve folder. Then double click on it. Here it is. You see now we are having a background color, but this one we just set it. Normally the default one is always white. Let me show you how it can be. Let me just delete all these things. Then let me show you. Let me update. You see, this is the default one. So if I want the black one, I should set it. And I'm setting it by putting these codes. So let's now do something else. So we are going now to set the image. Make sure you are having an image. Let's create a folder and we can call it images. Yeah, images can be good. So inside the images, we are going to put the image that I already chosen. I do have a logo. My logo look like, where is it? Let me scroll. Yep. So here it is. This is my logo. So if you want to know how to create these logos, just inbox or type in the comment. I will know how to do. I will show you how to do it. So remember to rename it so that it can give you a short name, so that it can help you to remember it when you will be going to HTML. So in this HTML, what we will do is a simple thing. Let's just put under this src part, write something like this, dot, then put slash, then dot, choose the folder, and then just continue choosing until you reach the name that you're given to the image. So now if we go and preview, let's preview. Here it is, the image is already there. So now let's see the next thing that we can do. We'll be giving the nav section a class. Let's call it navbar. Yes, navbar can be better for it to help us doing the structure of it. So we will not concentrate on the theory part, we will be concentrate only on the practical one. So go with me and you will know what to do next. And if you have any question, just go to the comment section. So let's put the header one section. If you remember very well, we create a class like this. And then we are trying to change the orientation, and we can do it by using something called flexbox. Here it is. So the flexbox, it's typically by default a row, but you can still make precision of it by writing something like this, flex direction, then say row. So but by default it is a row, it's like lines. If you want to know more about it, put in the comments. I will show you how you can deal with it. So let's put justify content. The justify content is very important because it will help us to put spacing. If you see here, there is some space between them. This one is a very important part in Flexbox. Okay, so now we already arrange it, and let's see how we can reduce the size of the image, because as you can see, it's okay. Let's see first of all the top one, because let's go with top so that tuishushe kidogo iko ku same level na logo yetu, because hapo ukiona logo yetu ni kama iko chini ayo iko juu, hizo those words. So if you see there, yes, oh, saizi nenda chini kabisa. Acha tuipandishe juu kidogo. Let's reduce this one to 70. Yep, let's see. Not yet. Let's again reduce, maybe 50. Yeah, let's go with 50. Perfect. It's okay. Let's now increase the font size. Yeah, let's go with the font size. So how am I going to reduce the font size? Do you see the dots also? We need to remove those ones. And to do that, we need to copy this, the same name, but now we access the li, which is the element, which is one of the elements of ul. ul stands for an ordered list, then li stands for list. So we'll just write something like style. So you don't need to cram these things. Just write something called lists, and it's going to bring you list style type. Yep. Then just say none. It's going to remove all the dots around these pages. Here it is. So we can also remove the underline. As you can see, the underline, we are having them because of the A anchor link. So let's access the A and then say text decoration. Yep, text decoration, and then say none. This one will remove all the underlinements under the pages. Here it is. So now we can gym top. Here, you see now they are on the same level. So this is very okay. But remember, the contact page is somehow different in other buttons, because if you go and see here, you see contact page equals somehow difference, but now we are having a good look with others. This one, the contact page, let's concentrate on it. Remember, we give it a class name so that we can access it directly. It is called btn contact. That name here. Let me just copy it. So when I will go in the CSS part, I will only call it. Remember, this video, it's a series of videos that will help you to build your portfolio online. So let's just put btn contact and then also to change the border. Yeah, the border. Let the border to be white so that it can change also the border's colors. Yes. Okay, remember that I did not give all the property to the borders. That's why it did not work. So I have to give the same thing that I did before overing. I have to give it again there. But right now, I will, let me delete this. I will not give it an orange color. Yeah, let me change this orange to white. Yes, let it be white. So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, I have to refresh. And here it is. The border are changing into white. So thank you for watching. So this video was about the navigation, and in the next video I will be talking about the main section. So don't miss, and tell me everything in the comments. What should we ameliorate, and the thing that we should work on to make this better. Thank you.